Hollywood has an eerie pattern of releasing weirdly similar movies at weirdly similar times. You take a look at the 2013 movie calendar and you had Olympus Has Fallen and White House Down, two movies about a terrorist attack on the White House, each releasing 3 months apart. 2006 had two movies about a period piece magician with "the" in the title, released 2 months apart. But if you think 2 months is crazy, how crazy would 1 week be? No need to wonder, because just a week ago, a movie by the name of Ready or Not 2 came out. A horror action film which follows a woman and her estranged sister as they're hunted by a cabal of satanic elites in a luxurious residence. Fast forward 7 days and here we have They Will Kill You, a horror action film which follows a woman and her estranged sister as they're hunted down by a cabal of satanic elites in a luxurious residence. Weird. It's a comparison that feels impossible to avoid, and it's one that does this movie absolutely no favors. Because in so many respects, Ready or Not takes They Will Kill You on a demonic dog walk. I had my gripes with Ready or Not's third act, but none of those change the fact that on the whole, it's a genuinely funny movie that puts its all-star ensemble to use. Everyone from up-and-coming Catherine Newton to horror legend David Cronenberg brought their A game. That movie felt like summer camp, and this movie feels like an awkward boot camp where everyone is forced to get along. I mean, Zazie Beetz and Patricia Arquette are good actors, but they don't meet this movie at the insane balls to the walls assignment it demands from them. I was happy to see Tom Felton pop up, but having seen this movie, I think he's gotta pick the wand up again. Oh wait, he never put it down. Never mind. It's sad because this movie desperately wants to be funny, but only through taking the shortcut. It can only be funny by sheer audacity, by doing the craziest thing possible. And yeah, it'll shock you for a while, and then you begin to cringe as the movie devolves into that one kid who wants to get a rise out of his mates by saying the wackiest thing possible. The most cringe-inducing part is none of this feels natural to the movie. Everything about this, from the tone to the premise to the themes, feels like something borrowed. And it's not combining these elements into something fresh, something you haven't seen before. In fact, if you popped into theaters 1 week earlier, you would have seen a funnier, better acted version of this exact same movie. On second thought, I'm pretty sure Ready or Not is still in cinemas, so just go watch that. And if you've watched a Quentin Tarantino movie already, then watching this movie becomes an exercise in wasting your time. Because while it's every bit as bloody and stylized as a Tarantino action scene, it is nowhere near as punchy. It's action that is technically impressive and visually kinetic, but absolutely weightless. No one's in danger here. Just sit back and relax. You're never gonna once feel worried about any of these characters. But honestly, with how thinly veiled the character work is, I doubt you'd care if a character literally dropped dead every 5 minutes. Honestly, it's a shame this movie is so short on any original ideas, because if you squint hard enough, you can see the potential. Visually, this is leagues above Ready or Not. A few of the action scenes are shot like a side-scroller video game, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that visual concept alone is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like, ever. In fact, it was those shots in the trailer alone which made me so sure I had to watch this movie, which made me hope there was a unique vision behind this. But those shots are only 5% of the movie, and what the movie really is the desperate kid begging to sit at the cool kids table. I mean, it is so desperate to get Tarantino's approval, they literally wrote a feat scene in here. Say what you will about Bad Times at the El Royale for being a Tarantino ripoff, but to my knowledge, it didn't go that far. And really, knowing Tarantino, I wouldn't be surprised if he turns his nose up at this movie, dragging it through the dirt. As far as what I can give it, it's a 4 out of 10. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for weekly TV and movie reviews. And if you've had the chance to watch They Will Kill You, hop in the comments and let us know what you thought about it. I am Cinemike, and I'll see you next time.